Welcome back, my name is CocoaCoCi and today we are playing Scrap Mechanic again. And in today's episode it's another rooms episode. So this should be number 6 or maybe number 7, I'm not sure. But in today's episode I finally managed to make a modular elevator system. And as you can see right in front of me, that's actually... this one should be rotated 180 degrees, then it would make more sense. But for this modular elevator system, we have the heart of this system, the elevator core, which will be the most up or the top level. And then we have the middle part of the elevator, and then we have the bottom part of the elevator. I know there's not much difference between this and this, except this line down here. I was thinking about making a small bottom underneath here, but then I would have to extend this room one block further down, and then this room would be higher one block than the other rooms. So if we take a look at this, we have in here 6 buttons. That means we have up to 6 levels with this elevator. If we go and take a look on the top of this elevator, we have like this little elevator thingy, house shaft, I don't know how you call these. That's pretty much where all the controls and the basics, all the management of the elevator is. It's not really complicated. There are just some pistons, which I also showed how to make them in one of my first videos actually. So here you have like 5 elevator parts down there. The first, down here's the second, then we have the third, the fourth and the fifth, and then we can go up to 6th level. Okay, so let's close that and take a look. We can stack these together, and we can, first of all, we need to decide how many levels we are going to have. So I will take a look at the 6th level elevator, and then I will explain you what to do if you only need 3 or 2 for the elevator. Okay, so first of all we have the hallway from the other videos. There I will weld our bottom part to it or onto it. Therefore we need to decide which side we're going to use, and we're going to use this and weld that to... I don't know, I think we should weld it right here. That should do the trick, so corner to corner. And then you see we have this thing here. These white lines should be fixed in the workshop. And that's pretty much it. We have the switch for the lights in here, and that's pretty much the call button. We need to connect it later on. So okay, then what we need to do is decide, okay, we need 6 levels, so 1st level, 2nd level, and then we need 6 more levels. So that means we need 3 more of these parts. That's this, I just welded that. And then the top part of the elevator. So let's go ahead and weld this as well. The easiest part always is like to tip them over so they lay flat on the side, and then you go ahead, place the lift right here so you can go up. Or you could, what you also could do is go ahead and use my lifter from my other videos, which is basically made for stuff like this, which for example for stuff which where you need to get higher than the normal lift can bring you. Then make sure you go ahead and, well, actually let's place the lift here so it's easier to see. I normally weld these sides together with the window, so it's easier for me to see which sides need to get to weld together. Did that make sense? What was that? I don't think that was proper English. Well, I don't care. Be free to correct me in the comments. So as you saw now, I took the top left corner. That's where the window is, and then I will go ahead, and since the new update I attempt to fall off the lift every now and then, or way oftener than before, or more often. That's okay. So now we have the 2 levels at the moment. If we now would close that, then we have a 3-level elevator. But we want the full 6 level, the maximum. Oh god, that is not good. Oh, that was close. That was really close. So now we have the problem. We need to weld this corner, the top left corner, again on here. So the easiest part mostly is to get this close to our elevator, which means we need to go ahead, place that right here, and then tip that over. But first we need to make sure it doesn't fall flat on the ground. For example, just make something like that, and then it won't fall flat on the ground, because that could kill your game FPS wise. So now the next thing is to place a lift in the middle of our building, place a seat, jump on the lift, and then you grab this corner, go up with the lift. Be careful, don't fall down. Always press a bit forward, or the W key, and then you already can see, like right here in the screen, that these lines of the glass line up. That should do the trick. Yes, now we have 5 level of elevators. So the next thing will get tricky. Therefore we need first of all a small seat elevator, and then we go ahead and build a little platform. That's important because we need to spawn the top part of our elevator on here, because otherwise it will be a bit difficult to do. Or maybe a small tip is, yeah, let's remove that. Goodbye seat, goodbye you block thingy, and then we go ahead, jump down again, and then we go a few blocks down. Now first place 1 block, then it's easier to remove later on. And then we go ahead like that, then we can go ahead like this, and now maybe even 1 more block up, so you can easily weld to here. So the next thing is we need to spawn our elevator top part. Elevator 6 levels, and then we need, god, the lag. Ah, shoot, that was not smart. Not smart at all. Don't fall off, please don't. Sometimes it's a bit tricky to get stuff figured out. If you want to be sure that it doesn't fall off, then for example get our creation a small support like with this lift right here, and then you go ahead and weld this corner to this, and then you are pretty much done. So there are still some bugs in, well, bugs, some mistakes I've made in the system, which will be not there when you go ahead and download it, for example like this. And yeah, so what did I connect now? That is not good. Okay, so now we have this will be connected. Okay, what the fuck? Come back. Thank you. So the first button is connected. As you can see, now the elevator arrived and this sliding door automatically opens. So what we now need to go ahead and do is connect all these buttons here to our elevator, because if we now would go down into the first floor and call the elevator, then nothing would happen. So what we now go ahead and go to the 5th floor. Sometimes if you go down it takes a bit of time, because I can't really speed that up, because otherwise the chances that this elevator get jammed will be really high. So what you now go ahead and do is connect this gate of the 5th floor to the button of the 5th floor. Then you go ahead and go to the 4th floor, This will take a bit. So what I now did is connected all these buttons to the corresponding gate. So this is the first floor, as you can see, and always be sure to wait, because sometimes it really takes a long time. Up, if you're going up, it's pretty fast, but if you're going down, that will take quite some time. Okay, so as you now can see, we lined everything up, and if you're going ahead and want to clean that, then be sure to go ahead and do that from the top to the bottom, because that's easier. Also, what I recommend, or I would recommend you doing, is, for example, paint some numbers on the floor or on this side of the floor, because, or of the elevator, then you know which level you are in. So if you go now to the second floor, as you can see, up it goes immediately, and the doors open again automatically with the sliding animation. And we're now in the second floor. Well, best example for not going up immediately, I guess. I will tweak that a bit, maybe try to get that better and then upload it to the workshop, so you will get the perfect elevator. Okay, so now we have the 6th floor of our elevator connected together and everything works fine. But if you now want to go ahead and only use, for example, a 3-floor elevator, then be sure to follow these steps. Okay, so now we have only 3 level connected to this elevator, or this elevator section. First one, second, and third one. And what now would happen if you go into the elevator and press like this button, the elevator would try to push it down 6 levels, but we only have 3. So to avoid that from happening, first of all, we could do for sure is like remove these gates. That is one thing, because now there, well, if you are in the elevator, there's no option or no possibility left that you could go through the floor, or that the elevator tries to push you through the ground. But let me get the seat back so I can get up. I mean, I could just take this elevator, but no. Okay, what you also could do is go ahead and open this gate section right here, and then you see this is the floor up here, so the 3rd floor in this case, and this one it would be the 6th floor. So if you take a look, that would be the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 5th. The 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and the 6th floor. But we only have 3, so we will only need these types. So what we could do is go ahead and delete the left 3 gates, and now it's not working anymore. See? Only like that. So for example, if you only have 2 floors, then what you would need to do is you would need to go ahead and remove the red one right here. And if you have 4, then you only need to remove these 2 gates, because that should pretty much do the trick, right? So let's take a look and go down 1 block. This is still not corrected. Then we have the 2nd floor, which is connected to this 2nd floor, and then we could go ahead and go to the 1st floor. Hello? Oh yeah, never mind. As I said, you need to be a bit patient with this elevator, but you get there. And then you're on the 1st floor, and then you're connected with this floor, and then you could go ahead and press this button and this thing, and then you could take a look at how the elevator goes up 6 floors. There you have it. That's how the elevator goes up. So that's pretty much it. It's a bit of a longer video than I thought it would be, but hey, now you know how hook up and wire up your elevator for your house. And as I said, I will also put a link to the playlist of the rooms videos in the description. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I will post the workshop link into the description and the comment section as soon as it is up in the workshop. And thank you all for watching and goodbye.